Could we see another Let's Go game? Not gonna lie, Pokemon Let's Go is one of the most underrated Pokemon games, and it's also one of my favorite Pokemon games. Besides Pokemon Heart Gold or Soul Silver, of course. But Pokemon Let's Go is a nice, fun, comfy adventure that you're set in the land of Kanto. But what if you took out the land of Kanto and added something else? What if we were inside the land of Johto or something else? I don't know. It would be cool to see another Pokemon Let's Go game. Of course, it's not going to come to this Switch. I mean, it could. It's very possible it could. But it's probably not. But what if we see Pokemon Let's Go 2, Let's Go Johto, Let's Go Hoenn, Let's Go something on the next Nintendo console? They could have a lot to work with. They can make it so good. Maybe better than the first one. The first one looks phenomenal on the Nintendo Switch. The game work and art design is just there. It's beautiful. The game is just fun. You don't have to sit there. Mash, 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 mash. Trying to lower the guy's HP. Instead, you just throw a berry, you throw your Pokeball, you're done with it. It's kind of like a Legends Arceus throwing style, kind of. But instead, you're in like the Pokemon Go. This is why they made the game. It was actually to get people into Pokemon Go. So what they did do? They put one of the biggest media franchises in the world to put it on the Nintendo Switch, made a game for it, and then just plop. Okay, people, you like the Pokemon Let's Go games? Yeah? Alright, get into Pokemon Go. And vice versa. If you're a Pokemon Go fan at the time, you can put your Pokemon Go players or Pokemon, I don't know why I said players, but you can put them inside of the Go Park, inside of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And it was just a whole lot of fun. It was easier to complete the Pokedex. And that game is a fantastic game. I really would like to see another game, or see it on the next Nintendo console. I really love the game. I really enjoy it. The art direction is probably my favorite art design in any Pokemon ever. It's just so beautiful. It's so nice. Now, what did the game do good? What did it spark for me? It sparked so much. It sparked that fun catching mechanic. You can use a Pokeball. Like, if you bought the Pokeball Plus in 2018, whenever it came out, the Pokeball Plus, you can use it as a controller. It's kind of hard to find one now. Over probably the retail price, it's hard to find one. But besides that, it's a really fun ball. If you already have a Pokeball for Let's Go games, it's really fun to take that ball and just use it as a controller. The top button works as B, and then you click into the stick, it works as A button. You only need 3 buttons, 2, but you only need 3 buttons kind of to play the game. The top one, the clicky, and the stick. That's all you need. And also the rumble feature, but that's not really a button, but you need that. That's it. The gameplay was great. You needed one controller if you're playing on Nintendo Switch with the TV, but if you don't have the ball, you need either the ball, or if you're playing in handheld mode, you can use that. Instead of throwing the Pokeball kind of with your motion, you would just aim the Switch wherever you wanted it to go, like up, down, left, right. You can aim it. It made the game fantastic. You were also able to ride on Pokemon. You were able to make them follow you. You can have Pikachu or Eevee sitting on your shoulder because they're their buddy and they're super strong. The only thing that I have to complain with the game is the fact that it's a little bit easy, but besides that, it's really fun. You can get past this easiness because they added candy to maybe make it more like a Pokemon Go experience. So they added candy. These candies make it so your Pokemon have super high defense. You can just keep hitting them, spamming it with it. You can probably put around 200 candy on one Pokemon. And let me tell you, the attack defense rate or the attack defense on your Pokemon, if you just keep putting that, it would go up so much. Like it would have like a crazy amount of things. It would be crazy. That's probably why you can't transfer Pokemon that weren't originally from either Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee or Pokemon Go into the games. Like, you can't just take a shiny Pikachu that you caught in Pokemon Sword or Shield, for example, and put it in the game. That's probably why, because the stats and IVs of the game is different than any other Pokemon game. But if we were to take, for example, the solution, the idea that they would make another game, maybe Pokemon Let's Go Johto, or maybe that's what they're saving Gen 5 for. Pokemon Let's Go, what is it? Unova? Whatever. Pokemon Let's Go Gen 5. They would take that game and they would make it into that, because that's the only game that hasn't seen a remake. Maybe we'll see that happening, because Gen 6, which is X, Y, Z, is getting a remake pretty much because of the Z. And then Gen 7, Sun and Moon, well, we got Ultra Sun and Moon, we don't need that yet. And then Sword and Shield are pretty new, and Scarlet and Violet are pretty new. Anyways, besides that, the only game that has not seen a DLC or a re-release or something is Gen 5. So what if they take Gen 5, everything that's there, and put it into a Let's Go game? I would really love to see that. That would be fantastic. You get a little Snivy, Let's Go Snivy, and Let's Go... I don't know. Anyways, Let's Go something, and Let's Go that. Or maybe they'll make 3 games. They'll have every single starter from Gen 5 or something. That, I think, would be a pretty good, big selling game. Because Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee actually sold pretty well. Because it was essentially the first Pokemon game on the Nintendo Switch. Besides Pokemon Quest, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee were the first ones. So people were excited to see a Pokemon game on the new hardware. So that just brought the sales up higher, and it also got people into Pokemon Go if they weren't already, because Pokemon Go took over the world in 2016. You kept hearing rumors and things about people falling off of cliffs. Yeah, I got to have a couple of those. People were falling off of cliffs playing Pokemon Go. But besides that, not saying Pokemon Go is a dangerous game. I mean, if you're staring at your phone all the time, but I'm sure you guys are smart, right? Yeah. Anyways, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are great. I can keep rambling on and on about these games, but we got to get to the solution. Yes, I actually do think that they will at some point release Pokemon Let's Go 2.0. Because why wouldn't they? The game sold really well, and the games are fun. The art direction was just there. It was a really nice art. It was led in such a good art decision. Yeah, anyways, the cartoony style of those games is beautiful to look at. Especially if you're playing the games on an OLED screen. Wow, don't the colors ever pop. They are so beautiful. The colors of the game. So I think we will be seeing something like that in the near future. Maybe Pokemon Let's Go Gen 5. Is it Unova? Unova? Yeah. Anyways, Pokemon Let's Go Gen 5. I hope that we see these games return. The games are amazing. I actually own both of them because I really enjoyed the game. I was able to play through the entire game with Pikachu. I was able to play the entire game with Eevee. And let me tell you, whatever game you have, it's actually kind of different playing style. Pikachu can mostly only learn lightning moves, and yep. Anyways, and then Eevee can learn pretty much any move, so it really balances out the playing field with these games. There's also the version exclusives. Now, these version exclusives you can get around them if you own Pokemon Go, and especially if you're playing Pokemon Go. You could also put your shinies from Pokemon Go in Let's Go if you ever want to do that. The shiny hunting aspect of the game is really cool. We actually haven't gotten it right until about last year sometime. When the game came out, the theory was about shiny hunting. You had to get your combo to 31, and then you were good from there. You had the highest combo, but that wasn't the case. Only the 31 Pokemon is the one with the extra shiny boosted odds. So, yeah. And then we got it wrong. But hopefully they get it. Also, one of the main parts of the game was just the catch. Because you can tell, you get extra candies if your combo is super high. I remember shiny hunting for a Psyduck. I got a combo around 550. And oh boy, I got so many candies, so many XP. I had a shiny Pidgeot or Pidgey inside of my party. And by the time I was done finally getting my shiny Psyduck, I had a level 72 Pidgey or Pidgeot, and it was crazy. So yeah, hopefully we see those games. I would really enjoy to see the Let's Go games again. And how about you? Do you like Pokemon Let's Go? Do you think Pokemon Let's Go is overrated, underrated? What are your thoughts on the game? Leave it in the comment section down below. And with that, thank you for watching so much. I really, really appreciate it. And consider dropping a like, maybe subscribing. And with that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.